Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Hajime no Ippo, chapter 1294. So last time I covered this manga, basically Ippo got into Mexico and got into a little bit of shenanigans there. But we're getting a sparring match with Sendo, and I'm hoping it's gonna knock some sense into Ippo to get back in the ring. Or at least I hope this trip to Mexico is gonna knock some sense and get Ippo back in the motherfucking ring. or else this is gonna be a goddamn tease for Morikawa, and I'm gonna just hate life. Anyways, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. The exciting Ippo in Mexico arc continues as Sendo versus Gonzalez match draws closer. What on earth is Ippo up to? His beloved disciple in a far-off land. What is he seeing? What is he learning? His concerns are boundless. And chapter 1294 is titled, The Best Final Tune-Up He Could Ask For. Coach, it's my second day since you let me come to Mexico. It's only been 2 days, but so much has already happened. A pair of brothers called Scamara-san and Mascara-san helped me out at the airport. When things get bad, apparently yelling "Viva Mexico" Viva Mexico can fix any situation. I also got to attend the public weigh-in for the world title match. The atmosphere was so you really just had to be there. I've learned a lot, and I'm really grateful to the Naniwa Kentokai. I also got a glimpse of the tribulations someone faces during an away match. Weight control and physical preparation is only half the battle. Mental preparation is just as important. What that preparation entails is curtailing any damage accrued from weight control while also fostering the best pre-fight mindset. It's amazing how each fighter's method for dealing with this differs so drastically. Everything I've seen and felt is also brand new. So now we're at the Lucha Gimnasio. It's really been a learning. Oh! Come on, Ippo! Fight Sendo, goddammit! If all you're doing is running around, how the fuck is this a tune-up? Is he saying he's trying to measure his punching power? I'm not going to purposefully take one. If I get in the habit of swinging empty before the match, the hell am I gonna look like in there? I knew it. He's trying to hit me. Come on, Ippo! Just fucking fight! I feel like a live sacrifice given to a starving tiger. Danger! I can't keep taking these punches on one by one. He'll just devour me one-sidedly. Come on, punch, Ippo! There we go. Now we're getting something. You pulled your... No! Why did you pull the punch? Ippo! You pulled your punch? That's what we agreed to, so that's why... You fucking with me? You being all Mr. Nice Guy? Thank you, Sendo! Thank you! Wait, oh no. A smash? I need to dodge. No, wait, I can't. Not from this position. Punch that motherfucker! Stop it right now! We're supposed to be looking after Makanuchi, you goddamn idiot! The hell do you think you're doing? Calm down, he's fine. I just caught a chunk of his headgear with my pinky, that's all. He ducked it just in time. Thank God, if anything had happened, we'd have to explain to Kamagawa-san. What if we hadn't shown up in time? Skamara-san, you too. Why didn't you do anything to stop this? Don't you understand the situation? Huh? What are you smiling at? That's Marascus. Thanks to Kamara's here, I'm back in the game, so thanks for that. Sure, I never actually found out what does Dekamaras mean. I see. If you were to take off those wrist and ankle weights, how much did you see? Oh, Ippo was still wearing the ankle and wrist weights. It'd be different. I came in the middle, but I could still clearly tell he's evolved. His step and his hand speed, there's a whole new cut that wasn't there before. When we sparred before, I could tell he was all off his game. I mean, I'm someone who trades a lot of hits when I fight anyway, so it was hard to tell. But even still, he took punches he didn't have to take. And even though he dodged, he'd get a hit anyway. accumulated damage can destroy your senses like that. But when you take a break from the ring, the damage can alleviate. And during that time, if all you do is further study boxing, your scope widens. Gotcha. But let's say you do return to the ring. It's not like you'll be able to move the same, and the match is a whole another thing entirely. If a fighter quits and comes back, he can't do it with half-hearted feelings. He'll get wrecked. He'll be wrecked for sure. You need some motivation, a sense of, I'm doing it for this. Otherwise, before you even get close to that strength of what you had when you were active, you'll get eaten alive from the inside out. Exactly. You want to coast through with nothing but your old achievements. The world ain't so soft. Yeah, you're right, but still, Ippo, he's gotten weaker, hasn't he? No. I think he's talking about mentally. Physically, no. Mentally, yes. I will say that. Mentally, he is weakened. And you know why? Because he needs that push to get into the ring. He doesn't have the mental motivation yet. And he's mentally holding himself back. That's what it is. Ippo is mentally holding himself back. And part of it is Kumi lying. Yeah, that's true. The other part is because he's scared to cross that line to becoming a monster. And you see, Sendo has definitely crossed that line. Oh, he's definitely crossed that line to becoming a monster. And he needs to do what I've been saying this for a long time. He needs to do what Hinomaru did in Hinomaru Zumo, and what Bam just did in Tower of God. He needs to cross that line. He can't be scared to cross that line. He needs, and also what Mob did in Mob Psycho 100. And you know what, to an extent, what Rin did in AO No Exorcist, and I think Yukio is about to do it too in AO No Exorcist, or if he hasn't done it already in AO No Exorcist. And to an extent, you and Seraph of the End did it as well. The thing is Ippo needs to embrace the darkness that's inside him. He needs to, not just embrace it. He needs to accept it. He needs to accept the monster within himself. And he needs to kind of assimilate it into him. Not have the monster control him. Kind of, again, especially a really good example is like what Mob did in Mob Psycho 100. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it for anime onlys right now. But fuck it, you guys need to read the manga. It's exactly like what Mob did in Mob Psycho 100. That's the best. And Mob and Rin from AO No Exorcist is the best example of this. And Hinomaru from Hinomaru Zumo. Those are the three best examples of this. Where these three characters basically tried to suppress the monsters within them, whether if it was Esper powers, demon powers, or demon sumo wrestler inside of Hinomaru, and all that shit. They tried to suppress it as much as they could, because they didn't want to hurt anybody. They didn't want to do that. But eventually, when you suppress it that much, when you suppress it for so long, it's gonna just pop out of nowhere in a rage. You have to at some point, you're gonna have to, these characters had to eventually face it within themselves. And they had to accept that it was a part of them and embrace it. And that's something that Ippo has yet to do. That's a huge problem. And that's something that I'm waiting for Morikawa to get to. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know if it's maybe because of Kumi being a goddamn bitch maybe in line to Ippo. I feel like that's part of it. But I feel like the other part is maybe not having, I think the other part is Ippo's just too scared to face it. And I totally understand it. I understand Ippo was scared to face it, the monster within him. A lot of these characters they're scared. And the problem is especially in Ippo's case, is that, and Mob had it too. Mob had it for a while as well. And I think Ritsu was supportive of him, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Ritsu was there to help him get through it to an extent. But the thing is with Ippo, that makes it so hard for him to get through this, is that he really hasn't opened up to anyone about it, about the fear of crossing this line, and also the monster within him. He hasn't really opened up to it about it. And the other thing is that he doesn't have a supportive waifu about it. I feel like he needs to talk to his mom about it. That's the person he really needs to talk to, is his mom. If anything, because Kumi's not going to do shit about it. If anyone could help him, I feel like he either needs to talk to his mom or I feel like the coach would be actually, I'm thinking his mom. But if anyone could help him, I feel like the coach would be able to help him get through it. I really do. I feel like the coach would be the best person to talk to about this, but anyway, let's keep going here. I got my mojo back. I'm just raring to go now. I know it was just the human sacrifice, but was that really enough for him? Thanks, Makanuchi. Thanks to you, I get the feeling you'll show us something good tomorrow. Oh, this art! Oh my god! I swear to God, Morikawa, you better give us this quality of art in this fight. Holy shit, I need this quality of art. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is the shit I want to see in this fight. Morikawa, you gotta step this art up next week. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? El Tigre de Japón está aquí. This is no luchador tonight. The tiger will wear gloves. And here to receive him, the great Metzli. These two are bombs just waiting to explode. His scythe will mow down the very flames of life itself. His fangs will devour your very heart. Whoever wins tonight, Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! Oh my god, there's a black Mexican here. Holy shit. The White Hot Stadium is ready to erupt next week. The fighters make their entrance. Oh my god. So, I'm hoping this fight is going to inspire Ippo, kind of similar to how Takamura's fight inspired Ippo. I really hope it will. I really, really do. But, and I feel like it will, based on the art style that we saw with Sendo, or at least I really hope so. Please, Morikawa, please keep giving us that. I want to see that art style throughout this fight. I feel like that fire right there is like a precursor to, or like a foreshadowing of Ippo kind of getting inspired, like the fire's gonna come back to Ippo in a way, similar to what we saw when they were talking about, and this was like a while back, about what it takes for a boxer to come out of retirement and all that shit, that fire it takes. I feel like that fire we saw in Sendo right there. I feel like that's a sign. My friends. Feel like that is, or at least I'm just hoping. Please, God, please be a sign. Morikawa, you are fucking teasing us. I can't stand this shit. But I'm really curious what you guys think. If you guys think this is more, based on this chapter, I really feel like Morikawa kind of confirmed that this is more of a mental thing. And do you think that, basically the only person that, Ippo can really open up to, about this, inner conflict that he's dealing with is the coach or his mom, but I really feel like the coach would be the better person, to be quite honest, because Ippo hasn't really opened up to anyone about this, and that's really gotta be tough on him. And the coach, coach would say, you gotta face this shit. Fuck, you can open up to Takamura about it, and Takamura would be like, dude, you gotta stop suppressing this shit. You gotta open up, cause let's be real, it's going to eat him alive. It will eat him. The monster that's inside of Ippo is going to eat at him alive if he doesn't embrace it. if he doesn't face it and embrace it. Face it, accept it, and embrace it. Just saying. But I'm really hyped for this fight. I really hope that this art that we got of like the fire that we saw with Sendo, when it says here, thanks to you, I get the feeling he'll show us something good tomorrow. Oh man, I want to see this kind of art throughout this fight. Morikawa, please do not let me down on this. I'm really hyped for this fight now. I'm even more hyped for this fight. If we get this kind of art, and I hope that, again, I hope this is some foreshadowing that's going to inspire Ippo to get back in the ring. But I feel like Morikawa has been trolling us with this shit. I really do. But and I'm very curious when it comes to what they said about Ippo getting weaker. If it's more of a mentally being weaker than physically. I think, because I think that's what it is. Because if Ippo's mentally getting weaker, like I believe he is, if it's because he is he's in like an inner battle with himself, trying to suppress that monster within him. Just saying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Hajime no Ippo content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!